Hello, Scorpio. Welcome back to Divine Destiny Guide. I hope you're doing well. If this is your first time, I welcome you. I hope this message will resonate with you and you will subscribe and be a part of the family here. I'll be happy to have you. If you're a returning subscriber, again, thank you so very much. Thank you for your support in whatever form, shape, or manner. It is greatly appreciated. Thank you so very much. So the first card that came out is Disruption in Reverse. Disruption in Reverse. So upright, and 6 + 1 is 7. So 2023. So whatever disruption or chaos people, place, or things wanted to place in your life, it is in the reverse. It has backfired. The storm is over now. That's what just came to me. The storm is over now. So this disruption that the enemy was bringing to you, it's in reverse. And at the back of the deck, I see spiritual strength. See, God lifted the burden, the weight. 9 is completion as well. God lifted the burden, the weight that the enemy, they were trying to dismantle you. Look at this. It's like the head is dismembered, the arms, it's like kidnapped, bounded, and then they dismembered you, cut you down to above the knee. It's in the reverse. The storm is over now. It didn't work. Whatever they thought they did, some of them, whether for the new moon, the full moon, whatever they tried to conjure up against you, this is a clear picture of the weapons may form, but they shall not prosper. The storm is over now. Strength. You were born with the gift of courage. The divine heard your cry, stepped in on time and lifted. I'm hearing that song, burdens are lifted at Calvary. Lifted your burdens. Again, for a lot of you, even this Easter season, for persons who are Christians, this is a significant time of the year as we remember the crucifixion of Jesus Christ and, the sacrifice. Jesus already paid it all. But for whatever reason, the enemy seemed to want to do the same thing to you. But Christ already did it. You have spiritual strength. And your angel stepped in on time. Look behind the man. You see that? That spirit behind there, lifting the burden, lifting the weight. This is when you don't even see, because it's like he's not even aware that this has been done. So this is why it's important for us to give thanks to God for shifting things, moving things, stepping in, even for things that we know and we don't know. Danger seen and unseen. When the divine stepped in just in time. This is an on-time God. Wow. 3 cards came out and I'm going to take them. Look at this. Deception and envy. Again, 7. But see, what is important is that the storm is over. Again, this is another card of 7. So these are people who are in your life who are envious because they saw that you're on the come up. You were moving, things were happening to you, you're making decisions, you're trying to step into your best life here. And that's why they tried to maybe sacrifice you, or they wanted to. They had an intention to come in to deceive you. They were wolves in sheep clothing. These were people who smile in your face, and then they were in your back. They're backstabbers. These are the snake in a grass. They were envious. What you had, they want to take it. They wanted to steal it. They think that you don't deserve what you have, even though you work very hard for everything you have. See, they see your glory, but they don't know your story. And because a lot of this was regarding material wealth, material things as well. Because like I see the coins, you know, they wanted to stop. See all these options you have, many doors of opportunities, choices, decisions to make that you have coming up. And they wanted to stop this. They wanted to rob you because they thought that if they take you out, then they could take what you have. But then, spiritual awareness, guys. Number one, first start. It's like the divine stepped in. You followed your instinct. Some of you are more psychic than you know. Some of you, you felt, you got a nudge. Spirit said to move, to do something, to escape the trap that the enemy set for you. See, Spirit told you to do something. Number 7, 2023, to stand your ground. That is how you overcame, or you will overcome this trap that the enemy is planning and setting for you. The storm is over, but you had to stand your ground. You had to stand up to people you grew up with. You had to stand up to fake families, fake friends, fake bosses. You had to protect yourself. You know, when I look at this guy's face, it's like there's a little, like a smile of satisfaction. Because you followed your intuition. You listened to Spirit. Whatever it is that you did. This is for some of you, this is like a narrow escape. This is a narrow escape because for a lot of the times, in order for people to come into our life to deceive us and to envy us, they have to come very close to us for us to let our guards down, for us to be comfortable with them. These people were planning this. Look, another card of 7. They were planning this patiently. This deception and envy. They were planning this patiently. They were going to take you down. Look, they were going to take you down. Number 10, they were going to end you. They wanted your destiny. But your destiny is yours. These people are ridiculous. Nobody can take your destiny. Nobody. This is meant for you. This is fated. They wanted to end you. They wanted to end your destiny. Wow. This is when you went into the dark night of the soul. For some of you, this already happened. For some of you, you may be going through this right now. Some of you, you may be coming up against this. And so this is your warning to prepare yourself, to get ready. So you had to transform. You had to go into hermit. Because see, in order for a lot of us to step into our divine calling, it takes something like this to happen. 7 is also God's perfect number too. So again, what the enemy meant for evil, God worked it out for your good. So these people wanted to end you. They wanted to end you. See, 6 + 1 is 7. Deception and envy, 7. Patiently planning, 7. Some of you may be seeing number 777. That's a lucky number. You know, so your luck, everything for your change, by the help and the grace of God. Not how the enemy wanted it, but how God ended it. As I was saying before, for a lot of us to step into our calling and our purpose, it takes people, whether romantic or platonic, or families, to deceive us, for us to find out that people are not who they truly are. They hurt us deeply, some form of betrayal, and that is what pretty much catapult us into our calling. This is when you realize you can't trust people. The arms of flesh will fail you. You dare not trust your own. This is when you realize that the only source you have is the divine. This is when you went into the dark night of the soul, the hermit. You went through that purge, that cleansing, that isolation. You block out the world. You're like in between worlds. It's like, you know, it's like birth. We do this. This is us transformation, death, and resurrection. Some of us is like we had to, it's like killing yourself, the old man, in order for you to step into this newness, this new life. The Scorpios are known to do that. You prefer to sting yourself. And because of this, you are resurrected to a new life. Trans means across. This is a big shift. This is a quantum leap. It's almost like when you go through this phase, you wake up and it's like, who am I? You remember some of the stuff that happened to you, but it doesn't hurt that much. It doesn't hurt you that much because when you went through that dark night of the soul, you cried, the pain. People thought you were crazy. That is what made the shift. That's what made the shift. During that time of transformation, a lot of us, see, number 5 is change, went through a lot of emotional loss. See, holding the heart. That's what I said. It took people close to come close enough to us to break our heart. They gained our trust. And then they left us shattered. This is when change happened. It's sad. But again, sometimes this is what has to happen for us to get to where we're supposed to. And of course, even though it's sad and it's painful at that time, but I'm telling you, when you get over into this new life, you see the wings behind her. When you get over the beauty, you have no regrets. You see life and the world through a whole different lens. The rose-colored glasses are off. You get your awareness, your intuitive, your psychic power, everything just come into one. You come into your calling. I'm telling you, what the enemy meant for evil, God worked it out for your good. The storm is over. The storm is over. Even on this platform, a lot of these readers, they will share how, these things happen in their lives. It took heartache for people to realize. And so now you realize you don't need a crowd, because you can still have crowd with you and you're still lonely. It's better to be by yourself with spirit than to be hanging out with people who are fakers, people who only gossip, low vibration. Now you're seeing things. Now you're the eagle. You're the phoenix that is risen or rising from the ashes. They wanted you in mental conflict. That's in the reverse. Yeah, that's what I said. It's like, when you're going through that time, a lot of them were gossiping, throwing dirt on your name, that you're going crazy. Because that's what they wanted. Because, see, they realized what they did, their little plan did not work. You worked on your heart chakra. You worked on healing. You partnered with the divine to heal the heartache and the loss. But see, now, this is your new beginning. Some of you, you'll be meeting or having spiritual union, whether with yourself, you're coming into one with yourself and the divine. You're loving on yourself. You're no longer being reckless with your heart. Above all else, guard your heart. Now, you know who you are. You know whose you are. Now, people who are supposed to be your tribe, you're going to meet those people who you can relate to. People who have taken the journey of transformation, who have gone through similar things. When you come together, that will be two hearts that beat as one. As well as for those of you, for some of us, it will be us coming into one with ourselves. This is wonderful. Financial and material changes. Yes, after the storm, there must be a calm. The storm is over. Financial and material changes. Again, on number 5. Remember, we saw the emotional loss. That was a number 5 as well. That's change. So, see, when you let go of the pain, you gain. No pun intended. I mean, that just rhymed really good. But yeah, you see, sometimes if you want to know, even if your money is fun, you look at the people you hang around with. As soon as you drop these people, your passion will be ignited. When you drop these people, you will see your money. You will see things start flowing, because these people were not meant to be or go where you're going. They are not ready. And so the divine knows that if you come into this wealth with these deceptive and envious people in your life, see, up here at the beginning when they met you, they thought that this was it. The destiny, they wanted to snatch your destiny. Whatever material things, but that was only the beginning. God had greater plans for you. But the divine know that if these people were there, they would be up to no good just the same. They would eat you out, steal from you, bring you down, kill you, take you out. So God had to make a way, a shift, in order for you to get out of this situation. Wow, look at this temptation at the back of the deck. Yes, God knew that if these people came with you, if you took these people along with you, all they would do is lead you down a life of sin, shame, and disgrace. Just toxic behavior. And the divine had greater plans for you. New beginning. This is you stepping out on the world stage. All you're taking with you, you're just taking the memories. What doesn't kill you make you stronger. You're taking your testimony with you. You're going to bless people, change life, write books, speak to people as a motivational speaker. You're going to be a healer, a teacher, a pastor, a preacher, an evangelist, a missionary, a tarot reader, whatever it is, a teacher. Whatever path this leads you to fulfill your destiny, the one they wanted to take from you, God gave you a fresh start here, 0. You walked out. You're leaving all the stress, the trauma, the pain, the heartache. And you're now on a new course. One that involves, see, what you had up here was nothing. This is the divine blessing you all over again. Blessings after blessings. Showers of blessings. Because your passion is ignited. See, your cup full and run it over. You are healed. Your soul is on fire to carry out this mission that you're called to do. Again, spiritual strength. Yes, when you are weak, the divine is strong. Look, victory and success. Victory and success. Victory is yours. What God has for you, it is for you. And no matter what the enemy does, no matter what the enemy tries, it's not over until God says it's over. They thought they could play God in your life to try to take you out. They thought that they could play God in your life to try to put endings to you. But they are the ones now who are suffering. They are the ones now who are in turmoil. They are the ones whose foundation is shaken. Too many came out. They are the ones who can't make it because they're going to have to watch you. Accelerated motion. 8. Infinite, unending blessings. Some of you, you're looking up at the star at night. Your prosperity begins. This is only the beginning after emotional loss. After you had to move away. Positive movement forward. You had to leave all the obstacles and the challenges, the traps the enemy set for you. See, they wanted you to fall in. Right there, it's broken in the middle. Another card of 5. They were leading you on a path of deception. And here we go, number 7. Spirit stepped in. Spirit stepped in. You know, this reminded me of, you know, with the movie, I think it's Charles Heston, with, you know, when Moses, when they were crossing the Red Sea, and, you know, he held up the rod. God stepped in on time just for you. See, this is like an eclipse or, you know, something. God stepped in just in time. Like they said, the darkest part is just before morn. We will bend, but we will not break. Divine timing, it's perfect timing. You see how close between earth and the atmosphere, the whatever, the moon, the sun, whatever this is? And God stood up for you. The divine stepped in for you. And this is why victory and success is yours. And not only that, because you heed the call. Because some people, they will, you know, the divine will step in for some people, but they are so stubborn. They will go back to the same old pattern, the same way. And the thing about God is that he doesn't force us. We have free will. But see, when you humble yourself under the mighty hands of God and decide to co-create, have your own way, God. I am yours. You are mine. And you go through this tough, this is like the birth canal. This is a very painful process, transformation. See, this is the difference between here and here. You have to go through this. And once you, for those of you who went through it or you're going through this now, you will realize when you put an end to the old life, the old you, then the newness begins. Because over here, maybe you're toiling, working hard for what you have, blood, sweat, and tears. And these people wanted to hand you, to take it away. Down here, what you're doing is your purpose, your passion. And as someone says, when you do what you love, you never work a day in your life. And with God, with Christ in the vessel, you will smile at the storm. Now you're being blessed continuously, abundantly by the divine. Amen. Harmony. Like I said, you'll be meeting your tribe, whether romantic or platonic. After the storm, there's a calm. For some of us, some of you, rest and rejuvenation. Because the new path, the new life is coming in and it's going to be busy. It's going to be busy. Work on that shadow work. Continue to heal yourself. Things are going to come up that is going to face us every single day. You look in the mirror. You have the scars. Some of those memories are going to come flooding back. But Spirit wants you to embrace your shadow side. Some of you, you have done that. You're not afraid. See, this is like a passing of the torch. His hand is holding on to it. But this one is almost like he's saying to his old self, his past, thank you. Thank you for standing in there with me. Thank you for not giving up on us. I love you. I bless you. You are stronger than you think. I love you. You are fearless. You are courageous. You are brave. You are strong. I love you. I love you, girl. I love you, man. Look at you. Look at you. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of how far you came, how you overcome. Thank you. And you take that torch And you said, I will, this newness in you, this new life, you said, I'll take it from here. I'll take it from here. You can rest in peace now. I take it from here. Oh, look. Triumphant success, number one. This is like the Ace of Swords to me. This is the truth. This is victory. Now you have the word. Thy word have I hid in my heart, that I may not sin against you. Now you're going to go out. You're going to speak your truth. The truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God. You have a testimony that is going to change the world. Because the storm is over now. The storm is over now. You see, abundance, victory, triumphant success. And this is all about your heart. How you overcame. How you overcame heartache, heartbreak, disappointment. Now you know that you are the light. That's what they wanted to snuff out of you. You just didn't know it all along, but they saw that you are the light. That's why they wanted to take you out. Your light irritated their darkness. They didn't like that. And look, wisdom. Now you're wiser. You're strong.